Welcome back to Creek to Coast. You've joined us in the middle of an epic North Queensland offshore adventure with the crew from Northern Conquest Charters. What are you doing, Chris? Like a kid in a candy store. He's very excited. Now, the plan this morning is where we're anchored, a couple of mile just out there, really deep water with a couple of pinnacles that nearly break the surface, creates really good current. It's early morning. It's ideal time to get out there and chase a couple of pelagics, and I think they're going to do the job, mate.
That's the one, mate, the Savage Gear Manic Prey. The biggest in the family. It'll dive nice and deep, get above those bait balls, and hopefully, dogtooth, wahoo, Spaniards.
Oh, keep talking to me, scream with a reel.
Come on.
Fingers crossed.
The bloke behind Savage is Mads Grossel, a fanatic fisherman and lure designer based in Denmark. Last time he was in Australia, Scooter and I introduced him to a couple of North Queensland barra. This week's all about seeing how his lures perform in the deep blue.
A couple of the key ingredients to the trolling or pelagic pie. Generally need pretty good current and then plenty of bait. So the boys have found a good patch of bait here. We're just circling around them, pulling these Savage lures through them, and these fish are just jumping on one after the other. Stand back, Scotty, stand. Little sharky rod.
Yeah, buddy. Love a little fish.
So these guys hanging with you, all the pelagics, your Spaniards and the dollies and the wahoo.
Yep. We seem to catch a lot more of these when we troll pretty close to the reef. But you'll get them with Spaniards and that sort of stuff as well.
Oh,
he's been having a fusilier for dinner.
Show us that, Lewis. So there's a good example of what I love to do when I'm fishing. If they do cough up a fish, you can see the similarity there, exactly the same size as the lures that we're trolling. So there you go.
Match the hatch.
Match the hatch. As well as the lures, Chris brought along a brand new toy from BCF, which he reckons will give us an entirely new perspective of our fishing.
We're having a troll here, so we're going to try the old water wolf and see if we can get some footage of how the fish attack lures and how many strikes we potentially miss, or how many fish just come and have a look at it. So hopefully they take the lure, not the camera.
The water wolf is set to completely change the way we look at fishing, giving every angler a front row seat to the strike.
Behind it, oh, it's been sharked, mate.
Never before have we been able to see this sort of carnage taking place underwater.
Little mac tuna.
Something's eating him.
And you know the saying, there's always a bigger fish. Fortunately for us though, the saying plenty more fish in the sea well and truly applies here.
What do we got here?
Nice little Spaniardo. A nice little Spaniard, Granny?
Yeah, not too bad. After its first run, I thought he was a little bit bigger than this, but still a nice fish nonetheless.
So what's harder, mate? Training a bunch of big buffy footballers, or out here for a few days catching big fish?
I think they both have their challenges. But if this one was a little bit bigger, I'd have to say handling a mackerel.
For my good mate Mickey Bryant, all the way up from Melbourne, this week's about adding to the brag board. He doesn't get to fish too often, so this is a real eye-opener. Oh, Mickey B, look at that. Oh, big northern blue or long-tail tuna. It's Mickey's first ever big northern blue, but you can see these guys are built for speed. See how they cross the shoulders here, Mick? But see how everything gets streamlined? They go down, but they've got brains. The pectorals pull in, they're just like bullets of the water. They move really fast through the water, come up and attack the bait, but these are good fish, mate.
That's fantastic.
Big smile on your face.
Yeah, fantastic.
Loves it.
We're trying a bit of everything today, switching colours in the Savage range, and this afternoon we're finding the Gold Manic Prey is doing the job.
Big first run here. So much speed, so we might have looks like a wahoo actually.
He's not happy at all.
There it is, that's wahoo-ish.
Yeah. Oh,
Look at that.
Chris, you all right? I'm good.
I'm enjoying this.
First wahoo, bud.
It is, mate. I'm really happy with that. I've targeted them a few times and haven't managed to get one, but...
Hey, I'm always delivering for you.
I know.
But you know what we've got to do? We've got to take a photo because Madsy's back in Denmark and we want to really rub it into him, so we're going to get a couple of photos, send them to him, and he'll be going, wahoo! Big Madsy.
His lure did the damage, mate, so...
But good fish.
Thanks, mate.
While we get snap happy, we'll take a quick break.
Here you go, Madsy.
Madsy, come on, louder, louder.
Wahoo!
Come on, Madsy, get that one in here.